British police said they arrested 365 people in central London on Saturday as supporters of a recently banned pro-Palestinian group intentionally flouted the law as part of their effort to force the government to reconsider the ban. According to Associated Press, Parliament in early July passed a law banning Palestine Action and making it a crime to publicly support the organization. That came after activists broke into a Royal Air Force base and vandalized 2 tanker planes to protest against Britain's support for Israel's offensive against Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Backers of the group, who have held a series of protests around the UK over the past month, argue that the law illegally restricts freedom of expression. More than 500 protesters filled the square outside the Houses of Parliament on Saturday, many daring police to arrest them by displaying signs reading, "I oppose genocide. I support Palestine Action." That was enough for police to step in. But as the demonstration began to wind down, police and protest organizers sparred over the number of arrests as the organizers sought to show that the law was unworkable. The police have only been able to arrest a fraction of those supposedly committing terrorism offenses, and most of those have been given street bail and allowed to go home, Defend Our Juries, which organized the protest, said in a statement. This is a major embarrassment to the government, further undermining the credibility of this widely ridiculed law, brought in to punish those exposing the government's own crimes. London's Metropolitan Police Service quickly hit back, saying this wasn't true and that many of those who gathered in the square were onlookers, media, or people who didn't hold placards supporting the group. "We are confident that anyone who came to Parliament Square today to hold a placard expressing support for Palestine Action was either arrested or is in the process of being arrested," the police force said in a statement. On Friday, police said the demonstration was unusual in that the protesters wanted to be arrested in large numbers so as to place a strain on police and the broader criminal justice system. The government moved to ban Palestine Action after the activists broke into a British Air Force base in southern England on June 20 to protest British military support for the Israel-Hamas war. Palestine Action had previously targeted Israeli defense contractors and other sites in the United Kingdom that they believe have links with the Israeli military. Supporters of the group are challenging the ban in court, saying the government has gone too far in declaring Palestine Action a terrorist organization.
I was arrested for holding up a banner that these people are holding up, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestine Action." I have been charged under the Terrorism Act, Section 13.
So now you're back here, so you've been released quite quickly?
Yes, but other people won't be released that quickly. It's going to take them a long time. I was just lucky because I was very early.
I've come here to support the campaign to get Palestine Action deprescribed. It's outrageous that they have been judged to be a terrorist organisation, when what they have been trying to do is to stop the production of arms, and I share their aims. So I came today. I haven't signed up for the protest, but I have a card in my bag and I have a marker. And at any point I might get the marker out and draw the same slogan. I haven't decided yet.
Sorry, I was talking to somebody. I'll go this way, please.
Stop army! Yeah? Stop army! Who have you become? Who have you become?
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Where's your humanity? Where's your humanity?
Shame on you!
No one has the right to just follow orders. We'll take everything out. Shame on you! You are supposed to protect us.
Police in London have arrested some 150 people after demonstrators intentionally violated a new law banning support for a pro-Palestinian group because they say the legislation improperly restricts freedom of expression. According to Associated Press, London's Metropolitan Police posted in a statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, that officers are steadily working through the crowd, making further arrests. Backers of Palestine Action have staged a series of protests across the UK since early July, when Parliament outlawed the group and prohibited anyone from publicly showing support for it. Lawmakers banned the group as a terrorist organization after activists broke into a Royal Air Force base and vandalized 2 tanker aircraft. Protesters gathered Saturday afternoon in the square outside Parliament, with dozens displaying signs reading, "I oppose genocide. I support Palestine Action." That was enough for police to step in. Within this crowd, a significant number of people are displaying placards expressing support for Palestine Action, which is a proscribed group, the Metropolitan Police Service said on X. Officers have moved in and are making arrests. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper moved to ban Palestine Action after activists broke into a British Air Force base in Oxfordshire in southern England on June 20 to protest British military support for Israel's war with Hamas. The activists sprayed red paint into the engines of 2 tanker planes and caused further damage with crowbars. Palestine Action had previously targeted Israeli defense contractors and other sites in Britain that they believe have links with the Israeli military. Supporters of the group are challenging the ban in court, saying the government has gone too far in declaring Palestine Action a terrorist organization. While Prime Minister Keir Starmer has angered Israel with plans to recognize a Palestinian state later this year, many Palestinian supporters in Britain criticize the government for not doing enough to end the war in Gaza. Pro-Palestinian protesters were gathering Saturday afternoon in central London for a march that is scheduled to end outside the gates of No. 10 Downing Street, the Prime Minister's official residence and offices. On Sunday, a number of groups are scheduled to march through central London to demand the safe release of the Israeli hostages in Gaza. Palestinian militants have held the captives since they attacked Israel on October 7, 2023.